What's going on, everybody? Happy Wednesday. Let me make sure I'm muted here. You never tell now that they changed it up. Give it a minute. Let everyone jump on. We're going to talk about a couple things tonight. Oop, I'm not muted. All right, there we go. Talk about a couple things today. We're going to talk about switch outs. I do have an example of a switch out that I want to show you, give you an idea what to look for. We'll talk about a Bolo. The Bolo's right here. It is a clothing item, so I want to keep you guys posted on what to look for and why. Well, not why, but the brand to look for. And I actually sold it today, and that's kind of why I want to share it. And then we'll go through, I'll show you one of my thrift store pickups. I mean, I think you saw one of it. It was from one of my spyglass videos, or spy glasses, I should say. It's using the chat. Sue Ann was first. How's it going with Brian? What's going on? John, what's up? Scott, Piper, John, April, Marie, Rumstomp, Reseller, Joey, Linda, what's up, guys? Alan, April, John, and Serena, Star City Picker, what's up? Hey, Chris. All right, so switch outs. Always, especially with hard goods, you always want to look. Double check phones, too. I've had switch out on phones. Actually, from the thrift store, I wasn't paying attention. It eerily looked like the box, and I didn't realize it till someone got it. And the phone was indeed not the same on the box because I missed it. I don't know how I missed it, but it looked the same, and it wasn't. So here's something to look for. So buying hard goods. This was one of the items that I showed you the other night. Got it from my liquidation box. So this happened last night. As I was going through it, testing it, make sure it powered on. Hey, Dan, what's up? Oh, Dan, that was a great reminder. Tomorrow night, we will be going live with Dan. Dan and myself will be doing a weekly liquidation show. It will be on tomorrow. Topic is to be determined, but stay tuned for tomorrow. I believe we'll keep it on my channel until Dan's ready to go, but same time, same place tomorrow. Dan will be joining us. All right, so look at that, right? Nintendo Switch. You're like, awesome. It looks great. Quick look, right? Quick look. Looks the same. Well, I'm going to test it. I tested. It powers, lights up. It's USB-C. All right, it looks, quick glance, looks the same. Oh, yeah, it looks, quick glance. Look at the back. I said, wait a minute, something looks funny. So looking back at the box, there you go. Subtle difference. I say subtle. The key giveaway is look right here. That is different from that. Nintendo Switch is not branded anywhere on this. And then look at back. Pac-Man got a button on the top. Gamepad wireless. So this is definitely not this. Someone kept this. Now, this could still work with the Nintendo Switch. So I would still sell it as used, tested. You might only get $20, if that, off this. I have not tested it. I will not, or I have not. I tested with the actual unit. It does power up. I've not looked up comps, but see, that's a key thing to look out for. It looks the same, but that gave it away because I took a picture of the box, took a picture of the front. I flipped it over to take a picture of the back, and I said, first of all, that looks weird, and then that looks weird. But that is a key switch out right there. Thing I always say to look for is look for the stickers on the electronics. We talked about these the other night. Let me look at these. So let's pull one out. So this has me second guessing a couple things, but this I can tell based on, and I have no idea why there's page tabs on here, but look for the model number. Look for any branding on it. It's kind of faint. These are used. That says Nintendo on it. So look for the branding on the back of the item, backs of the item. Check that out. D. Mays, good to see you again. Nathan Eatings, I'm just working on our future eBay room tonight. Nice. Dance's bait and switch. That's right. So, yeah, always keep your eye out for switch out. Always look for the branded on the item and try to match the model number to the box. A lot of times, I don't know if this one has it, but you look at the bottom of the box, look at the sides. It's all for hard goods. Check it out. Most of the time, that's where your switch outs occur. Check for batteries. Batteries are a big thing, especially with phones. Let's look up the phone. That one doesn't look opened, actually. So that's weird to me. So I'm probably still going to open them up, but you can see that the same sticker is on the box. So I would open those. I'll open those later. I would open those and sell as new other, pending everything looks like it's factory packaged. That would be a new other, right? Sometimes that will force me to open the box just to double check. Let's look at something else. All right, so this one is cut. There's an example of one that's cut. So that would tell, I mean, I'm guessing that's factory seal. Those are probably factory sealed, but I will open them up. Chris, have you ever tried Fast Track it in Columbus? No, what is that? Are you talking Fast Track like that, the go-kart place? I have no idea what you're talking about. Flipping Particles didn't get a reminder. Oh, man. Good to see you, D. Hey, Pamela. All right, let's see if I can get this open. So they did tape it. That's a good part. So they taped it with packing tape. So let's just take a look, see if these are switched out. But always do your research. Always look at the item, and then always test it. Test it to the best of your ability, and test it, or how you test it. Gosh, I can't open this stuff. How you test it, put it in the description. If you cannot test full functionality, put in the description how you tested it. You don't want someone saying, hey, you claimed this was new other, and it doesn't work. Pac-Man, Amazon does not inspect the returns. Yes, they do not. So when I watch the process of Liquidation, going through the process of reconsolidating boxes into their own categories, they are minimally looking at the item. They're minimally looking at it, and they're scanning the UPCs or return. I don't know if they're scanning the LPNs. I don't think they're scanning those, but all they're doing is they're taking the stuff out of the box. They're scanning the thing and dropping it in the office product category, the electronics category. They are not physically opening the boxes. If something appears to be defective, or they can see something based on just simply grabbing it, they'll throw it away, i.e. medication, food. They will throw that stuff away. Otherwise, to Pac-Man's point, Liquidation's not opening, and Amazon's not taking the time to open it. Amazon is just getting rid of it. Scott has 5 different liquidation seals. It's a liquidation. Oh, liquidation style auction. I'll PM. Yeah, PM me the website. Oh, I think I did hear that. It's an auction site, right? You can buy in liquidation. Yeah, I think I did look at that a long time ago. PM me the website. I'd love to look at it again. All right. So here's the box that I opened. This is the phone box. We'll just take a look and we'll check switch outs here. So the problem with these two is sometimes they are new. Someone opened it and didn't like it, and they closed it back up. You take the time, take everything out, and it doesn't fit back in the box the way you got it. So there you go. There, it's open, and this is nice. So these are actually, someone carefully put this back in. Now here's an example of phones, right? I will test these for power, and just looking at them, they do look used. We're going to open the back, and these are nice. So these are the rechargeable batteries, which is cool. So I will test it in the base. I'll plug all the bases in, make sure it looks all right. But for these, it does not look like I can see a model number on it. Well, here it is on the bottom. Panasonic TGE A40. So on the bottom, there's where your model number is. Most likely all electronics will have this on there. A40. Based on the picture, they look the same thing. The button placement. So that looks okay. I will look at the model number on the actual manual, but that's something how to look at it. Check the visually that they look all right, and if you can find model numbers. But yeah, this needs further testing. But that's kind of an idea of what I do. I open every box, go through every item. That's the tedious part of liquidation. You do not want to sell something with something not in there. Yeah, Joey says he got a lot of return lots with brand new things. Yeah, that's the other side of it. Like, here's something. So this is not switched out. And did I get best offer? Oh, I got a best offer. Nice. Here's something. I got this. This was in the bottom of the box, the last one I opened last night that I did not see. It's a Montblanc pen. And so someone taped it up. They didn't want it. Medium. And match the box to the outside. So look, you can see right there, it's brand new. So to Joey's point, you get a lot of things that are brand new. I see comps on these anywhere, and I have to look at the right model number. Match the model number to the box, because potentially, even though it's showing brand new, look at your box, because you don't want someone to look at the box in the listing. You know how people on eBay buyers, they always either look at the first picture or the title, and then the inside unit's different from the picture, even though you took a picture of the inside item. So always look for it. Yeah, Montblanc could be worth a lot of money. This is only the refill, though. I did find sold listings for anywhere between $10 and $27. So I got to verify that whichever one was the right one. It looked like the $27 one was nice, or was the one I have. So those are little things too. Keep your eyes out for the inside of the boxes, because you will find little items that tend to be worth a lot of money that are unopened like that, or they're switched out. So that's an idea, switch out, guys. Let's do one more thing. Let's look at this one. This one feels like someone went into it. We never opened this one up. I show you what this could be. So it says it's a Philips Hue. And then there you go. Looks pretty good, actually. Visually, it looks all right. So it has the instructions, which is nice. And the other thing to look out for electronics, check the manual. The manual or the box will give you a contents list. So you can see right here, this says what's in the box. A lot of times you'll just get this thing back, and someone will have taken the wires, the instructions, something that's needed for the unit. This looks okay. I might have to further test this, but it looks like it's easy enough to test, because they give you this portion here. You plug it into the back and you screw this in. So these, stuff like this, you might have to pair with a unit. If you have a Hue system, you could test it out. But yeah, so this looks visually okay. It looks like the parts are in there. Recessed light, cord, and instructions. So everything appears to be in there. Now it's just testing it. Worst case scenario is you looked at all the contents are in there. You'd sell it as untested. You could do it untested with returns. That's up to you. That might sell quicker that way. You could do untested, no returns. It might not sell if lower price or if at all. But that's up to you, personal preference. You could sell things untested. I've done that. So if I know I can't test it, I'll sell it as untested. No returns. But you'll lose half your price. So that's why you want to test everything as much as possible. So high level, that's what I talk about with switch outs and testing. Because if switch outs and you don't catch something, you're screwed on the end when you try and sell something and get a return, let alone a bad feedback, right? All right, so other thing I'll show you, we'll start with the Bolo. So this is the Bolo of the day. I probably showed you this on when I bought it, but this is what to look for. 5.11 tactical. Now, key giveaway for these types of shirts when you're looking for them. You can see on the sleeve, so when the sleeve's sticking out of the rack, they have pen holders. Most of the time, they have pen holders in the sleeve. And right here, it's kind of, sorry, that's light's hard to see. Yeah, right there. Pen goes in there, I think there's one over here. So one over here too, and then on the sleeve. And they tend to be thicker wicking. So this one actually has embroidered on the Special Operations Medical Association. I sold this one for $37.99. So someone actually paid $38 for this, which is awesome. But you can find these in long sleeve. You can find them in polos, and I'm sure they have other types of merchandise. But if you can find the ones with the unique logos on it, you can get a little more money for them. But look a lot for the 5.11 tactical. Don't leave those behind. Good to pick up. And I can't believe I sold that one for that. But there you go. Something to look for. Pac-Man uses a Montblanc in his own pens. Time to bid on a lot. Uh-oh, Joey's getting a lot. Scott's moving about 3 hours. You're moving to Knoxville? Really? Awesome. Sealed carry shirts do well. I'm sure those do well if you can find those. Concealed and carry. Sold that 511 hat yesterday. Nice, Sue-Ann. Sue-Ann, a 511 hat. That's awesome. Yeah, so keep your eyes out for that logo. Find it, buy it, if you can get it for a good price. Hey, Tracy, how's it going? Thanks. Yeah, I just got the haircut tonight. I appreciate it. Nice video sourcing around the Goodwill. I think you're doing fine with the glasses. Yeah, there's a little glare sometimes on the right side. So I'm trying to keep it so it looks all right. That Cincinnati Reds cap I told you about sold. Nice job, Brum Stump. Yeah, red hats do well. I sold my White Sox hat, the one I got from the bins, for $12. It was a fitted hat. So look for those hats, guys, at the bins, outlets, even at the stores. I have a nice another thrift haul I have not shown you yet. A bunch of hats I picked up. I think I paid $2 to $3 for them. Smoky Blizzard. I found this one. I think at Salvation Army. But yeah, I find them at Salvation Army and Goodwill. Duck Dynasty hat today. Nice. I personally like selling camo hats. Camo hats tend to do really well for me. That's a lot of my inventory coming right now, where I purchased wholesale hats. A lot of the car brands we talked about last night: Dodge, Ford, Chevy, and then a couple school hats. So that's what I specifically ordered from this company is camo. Hats pay the bills. That's right, Sue-Ann. All right, so I'll show you a little mini haul. We'll keep a quick show tonight, guys. I spent $12. I actually did round up. So I spent $12 on everything. Look, when you're looking for games, even when you get games in your liquidation lots, know what the newer systems are, right? Xbox One, PlayStation 4, Wii U, versus the older systems. The newer systems obviously do well. This Skylanders Trap Team, right? Double check that everything's in here. It does have the disc, and double check the disc is not scratched. But what's interesting about this one, not for resale. This one is sold with a set. If you look this up, this is sold with like figurines and a unit. Some people need just the game. The game itself still sells pretty well alone. And Xbox One is the latest Xbox One system. So when I look in the store and I see that, you can see right there, if I see Xbox One, always look it up. Always look those games up. Some of them are pretty cheap. I think there was like a Disney Infinity game for Wii U, brand new system. I say brand new system. The newest Wii system, that one doesn't sell too well. Most of the 511 found were in the bins. Joey, nice, getting some awesome 511 at the bins. What I miss here. Bad thing will be that when I go to ASD, I have to pay for airfare and hotel. Yeah, now you finally have to pay for it. That sucks, Scott. But yeah, Knoxville's a nice area. All right. Under Armour. Someone commented Intertech is a QA company. I bought this. It was sitting there for a while. I said I had to buy it. So Intertech. I don't know if it'll sell, but I do like Under Armour, as you guys know. Had to take it. Really nice shirt, no snags. Picked that one up. Now I got lucky here. I got so I found this Under Armour mock turtleneck. Always buy mock turtlenecks. I sold one last night just before I went to bed for $28. It was a compression heat gear turtleneck. It was just straight black. The mock turtleneck compression stuff, you'll get a good price for them. So I think I sold for $28.42 or some random number I gave it. They didn't even best offer me. They took it. Here's the one I picked up. This one's really cool. You can see right here. The mock turtleneck, that gives it away when you see the logo on it. And this is fitted, so this is cold gear. Make sure you put cold gear, heat gear. If it's listed, put that in the title. People are looking for that. The only problem with this one, it looks like there is probably from pads or something. I don't know if it'll wash out, but I'm just going to list it with a little stain mark on here. Someone will still buy it, but it's got the cool pattern on it. The silver, almost camo-esque, digital camo looking. But pick up mock turtlenecks, cold gear, heat gear especially, and list them high. All right, last two things I picked up. College stuff. College stuff does well. Pick them up. All teams, all sports, especially if you can get them thrifted. If you're going to buy wholesale team stuff, do your research on the team. That will determine how deep you want to go into that specific school. For example, I had an option to buy, I think, University of Tulsa, Rhode Island. So I say some random schools. I told the person I didn't want to go too deep in them because I'd never get rid of them. Very nice shirts, though. But if I sold the onesie twosies at the thrift store, I'd pick them up. Tough brand to find wholesale. I'm sure, Pac-Man. That stuff, I mean, it does really well. I bought one the other day. The husband took it. Yeah, that Under Armour is awesome. John, I appreciate it. Thank you. 5K. Yeah, I hit 5,000 subscribers. Appreciate it. Bargain Hunt, Knoxville. Hey, Craig, what's going on? So here's the school I bought. This is University of Utah, and it has brand new with tags. Coliseum, if you can, this brand, the Coliseum brand, it doesn't sell as well as Under Armour or Starter, but I still pick them up, especially brand new with tags. This one is screened on, so make sure you put those in your listings. And this one I picked up, same brand, Coliseum again. There's the logo, or the tag, I should say. This one's kind of cool. This one's embroidered, so that's a little nicer. It's a little thinner material, though. I did have some good finds today. I did find a Notre Dame Under Armour. So if you can find the brand with the school, the higher the brand, the better the school. The stuff will sell really fast. But those I could not leave behind. That was the last 4 polos I picked up tonight. But yeah, school stuff, pick them up. Heat and cold gear sells super fast. Yeah, that stuff does sell fast. Especially when you buy it, list it, it sells. A couple weeks ago, we had 2 pallets of Under Armour shoes and clothing. Whoa, new with tags. That's awesome. Got a few college shirts today. Landshark, hopefully you're listing them and not wearing them. All right, so that's all I had tonight, guys. Quick show. Stay tuned tomorrow. Again, we're gonna Dan will have the liquidation pros on our weekly liquidation panel chat that we've started. So stay tuned. Same time, same place. I will post it in the Facebook group. If you're not in the Facebook group, make sure you head over there. And I have it linked down below, and I'll post the link here. But love to see you guys in the group. Post what you pick up. And then talk to you guys later. Thanks for coming. Get some stuff listed. I think I'm going to ship in the morning. So have a great evening, everyone. Appreciate you guys coming, and we'll talk to you later. See ya.